recording. Start the streaming.
I'll be back in just a moment.
Okay. So, I'm going to start with you, Commander Jacoby.
I am prepared.
Okay. So, the scene opens, and what you see, what the viewers see, is you sitting in a chair in the middle of a dark room. No light is in this room except for a single light up above your head, shining down directly on you. And from the shadows you hear a voice. You recognize this voice. It has spoken to you before. And it goes, "Well now, Commander, why were you here at this station?"
I will spit on the ground. I don't know if I spit or just regular spit, but it's none of your business.
"Of course it's my business, Commander. When you do what I do, uninvited guests are a problem."
Bite me.
"As you wish." And from the corner, you see this electrical spark, like from the end of a taser almost, but it's on this long pole, and it reaches out from the shadows and touches you, and your entire body just writhes in pain from the electricity that is going through it.
Ugh!
"I'll ask
My
you."
answer won't change. Stop asking.
"Very well, Commander. Then perhaps there are other methods to get you to talk."
You realize what you are doing. You are torturing a member of the United Federation of Planets.
"Do you know who I am?"
Yeah, somebody who gets a kick out of torturing people who are bound.
"No, Commander. I'm the one that caused the engine's destruction.
What?
I was once known as a lieutenant commander in the Federation." And he pokes his face just far enough in to where the light'll shine on his face. And the face that you see is the face that was in the captain's chair of the ship that captured you trying to escape. It is the face of a Tellarite of whom you do not know the name.
A Starfleet officer, huh? Traitor to the uniform, it would appear. There's nothing worse I hate than traitors to the uniform.
"Then in that case, Commander, your ship will soon disappear. You and your crew sold as slaves."
You wouldn't dare.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
I swear to God, once I get out of here, I'm going to make you rue.
You cut out for a second there, Jacoby.
He will rue the day.
You'll have to get in line.
I will just droop my head and remain silent.
And with that, a set of doors seemingly out of nowhere open, and the only reason you know that they open is because light streams there, and he leaves. And we're going to cut to Commander Regoff. The Everest has recently arrived at Narendra Station. You've picked up a new officer, and that is you, Kiva.
All right.
Okay, and I have her report to my quarters. Or not quarters, ready room.
Yeah, I am heading that way.
Okay, so she enters and assume she. Do you want to take it from there? Are you saluting, or how do you walk in? And
All right. This is sorry, I'm having trouble with that echo.
yeah, same here.
My name is Kiva Solari. You summoned me?
Yes, petty officer. She's a petty officer, not a officer, right? GM.
Right.
Okay. Yes, petty officer. Welcome aboard to the Everest. Time here is not going to be an easy one. We run a pretty tight crew here. I understand that you're qualified on the Peregrine fighter. Can you tell me a little about that?
Not a whole lot. I really mostly did a lot of my mechanical training on docked freighters, so I'm not too familiar with the fighter.
Interesting. Well, I can have my guys whip up a training program for you, and you'll be up to speed in no time. Do you have any questions about the ship or your role here?
Anything you can tell me would be of great assistance.
All right. Well, I can get one of the crew to show you around the ship, show you your bird, and from there, if you have any further questions, you know how to get hold of me. And Regov hits his comm badge. Joker, this is the captain.
Go ahead, Captain.
I need you to show around the new petty officer to the ship, show her bird, get her up to speed. She needs some training.
I'll be right there.
All right.
So,
And you're dismissed, petty officer.
Thank you, Commander.
while Joker is going to be walking up to the new petty officer, and underneath his Starfleet uniform, you can see a little bit of ink peeking out, which is against Starfleet regulations. He's just gonna offer a smile and say, uh, are you the new kid?
Yes, that's what I think they're calling me. Yep, that'd be me.
Alright, I'm Petty Officer Christoph Makarov, but everyone just calls me Joker.
And why is that?
Because I have such a sunny disposition.
I can feel it radiating, I suppose.
So, let's show you your fighter. And Joker's gonna be taking Kiva to the docking.
Okay. I don't have a photo of the docking bay for us. But I will pop you guys onto... No, I'm not. Basically because I don't have one that's the right look. So, Kiva, you walk into the hangar bay, and what you see in front of you is two peregrine fighters. They're about, I say, 5 meters wide, 7 meters tall. And there's two side by side. And do me a favor, roll me a insight engineering. Or no, reason engineering, my bad.
All right, so you might have to help me with the process here of how you guys use this.
Okay, so go on ahead and pull up your character sheet.
All right.
Click on your reason and your engineering, so where they're highlighted. Okay, over on the right hand side where it says dice roller, you see focused, used, complication range, task roll, challenge dice.
Looking.
It says dice roller at the top of it.
Yeah. It's right next to your attributes and disciplines.
Okay, let's see. Yes, okay.
Okay, so I've looked through your focuses. You don't have one that applies right now, so click no.
All right.
To where it's flashing white. Or it's white.
Okay.
And then the complication range, you won't mess with that unless I do other stuff. The task roll is 2 unless you're assisting, which if we get to that, I'll explain then. And then right that Starfleet symbol right next to that, just click on that and it'll roll.
Okay.
Okay, 2 successes. You guys will get 1 momentum. I need to deal me some threat. Oh, good grief. How much do I get?
0.
Wow. No, I get a ton of threat this time.
Damn it.
And I'll give that to you, Regoff. So what you see is as you look down, you notice that it's not a standard hangar bay either. There's about a 7-meter gap underneath the walkway that you're standing on. And below you, as you look down, there's 4 more peregrine fighters in there, basically just stored there, ready to be used.
See.
She's a beaut, ain't she?
Wow, that's a lot more fighter ships than I've seen in my lifetime.
Yep, the Everest is the first of its kind. Think aircraft carrier from years past.
Hmm. So what will you have me do?
Uh, just get a feel for it. I don't know. Pardon me for being frank, but I don't exactly know what your job here is.
That makes two of us. I actually just responded to uh, a recruitment notice that I didn't actually obtain myself. It's actually an interesting story, but I won't go into that right now. So anyway, I did receive a response from it, and I'm here, and I'm just eager to get into whatever it is I'm supposed to do. Mostly, I've just worked on mechanical maintenance, not so much with the actual. Well, I haven't actually left Earth before.
Any history of flying?
No. As I mentioned, I really have only done maintenance. I've certainly done some simulators in my academic career, but not actual flying.
Well, there's a first time for everything. Just not at the moment. So go ahead, take a look at the ship.
Okay. I'm gonna cut in here, uh, basically because uh, plot reasons. I've got a lot of stuff I need to get done with this today, and
Mm-hmm.
Commander Regoff.
Yep.
Your comm badge beeps, and the person currently at ops is on the other end, and he goes, Commander, you've got an incoming transmission from Admiral Hebert.
All right. Put it in my ready room.
Aye, sir. And on screen is Admiral Hebert in front of you.
Admiral, how can I help you?
Commander Regoff, I'm glad you're here. I'm sorry that this has happened and that I must send you out again so quickly. However, the Hatfield has disappeared.
Disappeared how? What was she doing?
She was investigating some strange transmissions that were going into a particular area of space. Uh, we don't have much on it.
Strange signals, you said?
Yeah, it was going to a certain region of space, and uh, all we could get out of it was music. It was weird,
Interesting.
and she seems to be looking for something, looking through her reports and everything real quick, trying to, you know how people get when they can't remember. And
Regiv just waits patiently for the Admiral.
okay, but and she keeps talking while she's looking. But what I need you to do is I need you to head towards this area of space and figure out what happened to her. She's been incommunicado for 2, 3 days now.
I can can recall my crew on shore leave, and we'll be out within a few hours.
Okay, and uh, she literally. Here we go. She looks up and snaps her fingers. Ah, that was it. It's the Galaris field. It's a rogue asteroid field. It's quite a bit of ways. It'll probably take you a couple days at high warp, but we're just want you to investigate, see what happened to the Hatfield. We're just hoping that that region of space is some subspace communication dead zone. I'm hoping, but I don't know.
Well, that's why we're here, Admiral. To ensure Starfleet can operate safely.
Thanks, Commander. Once again, I'm sorry to put this on you so quickly.
No problem, Admiral. It's our job, and anytime you need us, we're here.
Thanks, Commander. Admiral Hibbert out.
Regov hits his comm badge, tells the ops officer to cancel all shore leave, and at the same time, all senior staff to the briefing room in 10 minutes. This is the captain. And he heads as he's saying that, he gets up and kind of half sprints to the ready.
Okay. Does anybody else do anything on their way, or do they just go straight there?
Dory assumes him to go straight there.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we go straight there.
Alrighty. Then in that case, Commander, since you called it, it is your show.
Okay. And everyone gets in and sits down. Regov stands up. I'm echoing again. I thought. Okay, men and ma'am, this is why we are here. I'm sorry you didn't have time to train Petty Officer, but we'll have a few days en route on this mission to get you up to speed. So the Hatfield has gone missing, and it's our task to go and look for her. Basically, they went out looking at shiny rocks and the Galaris field. Something about a signal also is out there. They were also hearing some type of a music or something out there. So they went out there to investigate that as well. She's been missing now for about 3 days. And that's pretty much it. Ship's sorry I had to cancel your shore leave. But this is why we're here, guys. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, what was that you said about music?
Yeah, so the Admiral was kind of half rushed. I don't know what her schedule was when she was briefing it, but basically, she said they're investigating some signals out there, something about they heard music, and that's all that she, told me about. That's all I know, but our main concern is not going to be to investigate that, but to find the Hatfield.
Is there anything else about the area we should know about?
Other than it's like a huge asteroid field, basically the Galaris field. A lot of flying hazards out there, so you got to be on your guy's toes.
This is strange.
How soon after the music did they go dark? Did the Admiral say?
She didn't say. they're out there investigating, and they never heard from her again since.
Sounds like a trap, but someone would have probably used an SOS. Music is strange.
Which is why they went to investigate it to see who was transmitting music, of all things.
That just means we'll just have to keep our eyes and ears open.
Yep. Make sure you guys are scanning for cloaking technology as much as you can, looking for anything that is suspicious. Maybe rocks that are suddenly moving on their own, things like that.
Will do, sir.
Okay. So since it's going to take us a few days to get there, I want you to train the new petty officer up on our squadron tactics. Whoever wants to take charge of that can go ahead. Is there anybody that would like to do that? And he looks around at the table, looking at people.
There is a new face. Apparently, they just got onto the ship, just transferred, and that's, I'm guessing, an Andorian male. And according to his record, it's Lieutenant Chishran.
Oh, right.
2 new faces today.
2 new faces. I had the chance to meet with one. I apologize I couldn't talk to you personally, Lieutenant Shran.
That's fine.
If you'd like to introduce yourself to the crew real fast before we get the ship going.
Yeah, I in character, I presume, right? Or
Real quick, you're also speaking through the Roll20 thing, and it's sort of like feedback thing.
yeah, let me kill that. It should be. Does that work now?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Sorry for that.
You can do both if you want, or just either one. I don't.
I'll stay on Discord. It's easier.
We could probably do it afterwards, after the session. Introduce ourselves. Out of character, I mean.
Okay. Yeah. I have a background in engineering. Not that great per se. Still working my way up the ranks. I've never dealt with fighter craft before, so this will be an interesting experience. More so versed in ship repair, but I do have experience in small craft. So hoping to help out.
You're
hopefully the
you're
best
in a
way.
treat then. You're in for a treat then. Darso grins.
All right. Well, myself, I'm a bit of an old timer. I've been through the war or two, and yeah. I forgot my own call sign. I forgot. It's been a few weeks. Sorry.
I think we chose top for.
That's right. My call sign is top. So if you have any questions and I'm in a fighter, that's what you refer to me as, or during battle. If I'm on the ship, it's fine. Whatever you prefer. Starfleet regulations are kind of lax around here, but not super lax, if that makes any sense.
My call sign's Hammer Fist. And dog grins again, and just you don't need to ask why, probably. Anyway, if no one else wants to, I'll see what the new petty officer can do in a sim.
That'd be good. Go ahead and take the LT alongside with you. I'll hop in the weapons Or actually, which? Oh, that's right. We have a NPC running with the pilots. So the NPC is the one that's flying, right? Not the actual characters.
Uh, how I've got it set, if they're playing an engineer, yes. If they're playing a pilot, they've got an engineer or security officer with them.
Okay. I'll just hop in whichever one he isn't in, and see how he does.
Commander, can I speak with you real quick?
Yeah, sure. Everyone else, you're dismissed. Help get the ship ready, and we'll depart in an hour. Yes, what is it?
So, I've been thinking, and you're gonna laugh at me, but it's about the music.
Okay.
When I was not Starfleet, aboard, when I was aboard, we had a tactic we would use to sort of disable crews. Now, I'm not saying this is what it is. It could be something completely different, but I'm just
If you have
trying.
knowledge, if you have knowledge that would help us out tactically, don't hold back. Petty officer.
The my old colleagues, who am I kidding? The Orions. They tend to use something called, I guess you would call it a siren song. They would play it over an intercom, or communications, I should say, and disable the crew.
Disable them how? Like biologically or through electronic?
They they would become incapacitated.
Okay. So how do you shield yourself?
The thing is, I don't know of a way to shield yourself unless you're deaf.
Well, that's not a very good way to fly.
No, I'm not saying it is some. It could be something completely unrelated, and I'm just reading way too much into it. But I thought you should.
Okay, well, we're gonna be scattering around anyways, looking for the Hatfield. So hopefully, we don't run into something like that. But if we do, then we'll have to see if the doc can fix us up somehow. Or anything else? I'm gonna go help this new lieutenant out.
Understood.
Okay, you're dismissed. Drago gets up and walks over to the simulator.
Okay. Are you guys just like running a quick simulation just to see how they
Yeah.
handle themselves? Okay.
Yep, and if you would like, we to save time, we can just say that we did it on the way or whatever, if that helps.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that does help. I would, however, just to give you guys a chance to get some more momentum, everybody, all three of you, go on ahead and make a Control Con difficulty 2 roll.
Which difficulty you say it was?
Difficulty 2. Okay, Regoff, you're good. Kiva. And Atheth, did you hear how to roll with this sheet earlier, or do you need me to walk you through it?
Walk me through it. I heard it, but I didn't take note.
Okay, so go on ahead and open up your character sheet.
That's from the journal tab, or
Yeah, that's in the journal tab. You should see a folder that says USS Everest. Open the folder that says characters, and your character should be the only one you see.
okay, yeah. There was previously someone else's, but I refreshed it, and it looks like it took.
Yeah, well, I also just updated it with all of your info, so.
All right, and then dice roll, or
You're going to want to start with your attributes and disciplines and click Control Con.
let's make this bigger. Okay, control and con.
Yes. And then over on the right-hand side where it says Dice Roller, you do have a focus, so go on ahead and click Yes on your focuses. Or on focus
Okay.
used, click Yes to where it's white.
Yep.
Complication range stays as 1 unless I say otherwise.
Okay.
Task roll will always be 2 unless you A, buy dice, or B, are assisting.
Okay, changed from 0 to.
And then just click the task roll. Starfleet symbol.
Cool. Or did I do that right? I had.
Oh, that was challenge dice. No, it's the one above it.
Oh, okay, yeah, the display is a bit weird.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, yeah, you rolled a complication and a 1 success. I'll just take threat for the complication, but you seem to have a little bit of trouble piloting the fighter as it's something you're not really used to. You're more used to shuttlecraft.
Okay.
Alrighty. So we're gonna go on ahead and.
So did the people that succeed to get what's it called?
An advantage?
Initiative? No. Well, yeah. I mean, momentum. Sorry.
Sure. I'll say because of the sorry. I'll say because of the training that you're doing right now, it'll correlate into momentum. So if you guys get into fighters and actually fight, you're more familiar than you were before. So yeah, both of you can go on ahead and take 1 momentum just to represent that.
All right.
Did we change the way we're doing momentum? Is it still a pool or?
No, it's still a pool. So you guys would both get 2 momentum, so that brings you up to 3.
Cool.
Okay, so you guys are headed to there. I'm gonna cut back to the Orions. Commander Jacoby.
I'm present.
Okay. So as you're being walked back to your cell, you look out the window, and the Hatfield is completely powered down. There's no power on it whatsoever. And, well, not whatsoever. There's still life support there, but, all the running lights are off. It's basically dry docked.
Mhm.
And so, but as you get back to your cell, next to you is your science officer.
Well, Lieutenant Rugan, quite a pickle we've got ourselves into, wouldn't you say?
Yes, Captain. We have definitely seen better days. Definitely seen better days.
You said nothing, right?
Not a word. You want torture? Try spending a night in a dorm room with Vulcans who are just discussing the mechanics of I should want to say the merits of pneumatic arm structures for outside spacecraft alignment.
That
Honestly,
does sound like
everyone
much-
knows hydraulics the best.
So, GM, tell me about this room. What's it like?
Basically, it's almost it represents basically the standard quarters almost of an Orion ship. It's got this reddish tint from the light. The beds are almost Klingon in nature. They're nothing more than a solid slab. There's not much furnishings in here. And if you get close to the door, roll me a... Either one of you can roll me a insight security.
Sure.
Okay. So, it's barely noticeable. I mean, you literally hit the difficulty on the head. It's barely noticeable, but there's a slight hum coming from the door, almost like the hum that you recognize as a force field.
Lieutenant, I assume you've been looking for ways to get out of here?
As it stands, Captain, I believe that the door to have some kind of containment field on it. But I do believe we may be able to do something about it.
Have you found any control panels around here that we can access?
Not as of yet, no.
Well, let's get to it. The sooner we get out of here, the sooner we can try and take over the ship. I do not like spending time here.
An excellent plan.
Okay. Go on ahead and both of you roll me insight engineering. I'm not looking at your sheet, so I don't know what would be best for you to roll for this. So
Inside engineering.
you could also roll insight science or something like that.
Oh, I'd like to roll inside science because that's my higher.
Okay, yeah,
There we go. That's better.
that's a lot better. And Rugon?
Yeah,
I
we
already
got-
rolled.
You rolled double zeros.
Oh, he rolled double zeros. Okay, my bad.
Did not do very well.
Okay, so Commander Jacoby, you see a panel. It's kind of hidden. It seems at the moment, though, there is no power to it.
Lieutenant, get over here. Help me pry this open. Maybe we can do something with it.
Yes, that might be a good idea.
Okay, so let's try and pry it open and see what we can get from this.
Okay, control security, difficulty 2.
Control security, assisted by Lieutenant Rugov, so would you
Yeah.
please assist?
I am capable in both of these.
Yeah, so, oh.
We
Okay.
generate momentum?
I'm waiting for Rugon's roll. No, you do not.
No. Okay.
So it takes you a little bit, but the panel pops off. And as you're looking behind it, it doesn't seem like anything is wrong behind it. At least not to your, I'm guessing, untrained eye, Commander?
Slightly untrue.
Okay. But you looking over it, it doesn't seem like anything's wrong with the panel itself. It just doesn't have any power.
Lieutenant Rugov, how do we get power to this conduit? Any ideas?
Well, if it might be possible to reroute something from the door towards it.
That sounds like a capital idea. Get on that, please.
All
And
right.
I would like to do just that, GM.
Okay. Roll me a daring engineering. Difficulty will be 3.
Can I assist him?
Sure. I mean, you're both in the same room, so.
Of course. Nothing, though.
Okay. There's not much to go on, Lieutenant Rugon. What you think you could probably do is there's probably some unused cable in the walls somewhere, since there's not really much power, and you can run, like, literally attach it to the panel and then just, like, stick it to the force field and get power.
Ah, yes, the good old-fashioned jury rig.
But
Will it work, Lieutenant?
I will remind you, it was a difficulty 3. I am letting it succeed
And
at
we
cost.
failed. Okay.
All right, then. I do believe this will work.
Very well. Power it up. Let's see if we can get some juice into this.
All right, that'll be a control engineering.
I will assist you.
Difficulty will be 2.
Aye, Commander. Let's turn on the juice and see what shakes loose.
I rolled a 1, so there you
Okay, you guys, everybody gets 1 momentum.
go. Okay.
Yay!
And, oops, I dropped that on you accidentally, Jacoby.
No, I dropped it on myself. My bad. I'll delete it.
So you guys do all that. You touch it to the force field, and for a second, the panel lights up. For a split second, the panel lights up, and then fizzles out. And, Commander, you notice that the hum that you were hearing at the door is gone.
Lieutenant, if I should fall, and the GM, I'll put my hand in the door.
Aye, Commander.
Okay. The door doesn't open itself, but even as you put your hand on the door itself, there's no vibration. It is dead still. No electrical shock from touching a force field, no nothing. It seems like the force field was shorted out.
Lieutenant? We
I
did some...
believe the time for Vulcan engineering has passed. I believe some Klingon technique might suit us here.
Right. Can we see outside, GM? Outside our
You can't see outside into the hallway. What you can see, though, is the window behind you, which opens out into space.
There's a simple way to find out if anyone... Excuse me for a second. Anybody there?
Dead quiet.
Ah, that did it, Lieutenant. A bit of elbow grease, and we should be out of here.
Yes, let's see what we can do here.
So, we'll try and pry the door open if possible, GM.
Okay. Roll me a daring security or control security.
Okay, Rugan, what's your score in daring or control
My
security?
daring security is an 8 and a 3. A control security would be a 10 and a 3.
Excellent. So you roll main, I'll assist.
Aye, Commander.
Okay. Okay. If you guys manage to break the lock holding the door shut and slide it open slightly, enough so where you could squeeze through.
Lieutenant Uguan, remind me to promote you when we get back to.
Aye, Commander.
Very well. I'll stick my head out into the hallway. Is anybody around?
No, the hallway seems to be deserted. Although,
Right.
as you walk past other doors, you hear more hums of force fields on the other side.
Right. Lieutenant, follow me.
It's possible
Let's
more of our crew members are in here.
It's quite possible. However, I don't think there's anything we can do for them right now. Or let's check. Real sneaky like. And we'll move out into the hallway, see what we can see.
Okay, there's nobody in the hallway itself. The panels next to each door are lit up. They have power.
Okay, Lieutenant, at a glance, if we touched anything, would we trip an alarm?
Rugan was going to analyze these things and see what you can figure out about them.
Okay, roll me a or reason engineering, my bad.
I'm even better at that.
Okay, yeah. Depending upon how you do it, you can open the door without tripping an alarm. The thing is, it's an old style, like 10-digit keypad. And so there's thousands, literally millions of codes that could be input in order to unlock the door.
Though it is possible, Commander, we might need a code. I'm not sure how well we'd be able to bypass this directly.
I see. We can't tell if our crew is in there or not, so we're just gonna have to continue on. Damn it.
There may be some main station.
There may. However, I am not willing to take that risk right now. Let's proceed on, see if we can find someone who knows some codes.
Aye, Commander. Let's see what we can find.
All right, and we'll cut there. You guys will go down one momentum for scene change. And Commander Regoff, the Everest is just now coming out of warp. Ready to investigate. You're outside the asteroid field. And you do get a faint warp trail. A Federation warp trail. Leading into the... Well, not warp trail, a faint ion trail. Leading into the area of space.
Ops. Can you are there any Starfleet vessels in the area? Any traces of debris? Anything like that?
Dar, go on ahead and roll me. Oh boy. Or no, not Dar. Kiva.
Alright.
Go on ahead and roll me a reason science, assisted by the ship's sensors science.
I'll get the ship.
Guys will...
Ooh.
You guys do gain one momentum. Putting you at 4.
Oh, okay.
Let me roll something real quick, because if you guys are not doing anything with that complication, I will use it.
Do something with it. How?
You can negate it by spending 2 momentum, or you can just let it ride.
Just let it ride.
Okay. Alright. So you guys can easily trace the fact that the ion trail goes into this area of space. Hold on. Goes into the Galaris field. And for a second, it seemed like there was a return trip. But then, and at that rate of decay, there's another ion trail that comes out. And then both of them go back into the Galaris field.
Alright, guys, get to your fighters. We're gonna conduct a search pattern. Let's do search pattern gamma.
Okay.
Good question. Would the captain have praised everyone of the potential siren music?
We didn't hear anything.
Oh no, I'm saying like would he have mentioned that to everyone?
Oh. Yes, in like the briefing for the mission at like what pilots go to the ready room beforehand, and they would have been informed of all mission parameters there.
Okay.
There is information you can get by spending momentum if you want.
Okay. Spend a momentum to get info.
Okay. I'll go on ahead and tell you, because this is the only piece of information that is given. There was a transmission of music put out, but it doesn't seem to be directed at you. It seems to be directed towards the center of the Galaris field.
Okay. With that, we send a like a probe into the center of the field and see what readings it gets.
That would probably be safer for right now. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll need someone to give me a control engineering to modify the probe.
I could give that a shot.
Okay, yeah, you successfully modify a probe to go into the Galaris field, basically giving it a little bit of tracking, updating its tracking software so it can avoid the asteroids a little bit. And you send it in. I am going to do this. I am going to roll. Well, no, I don't have to roll because that was that roll. You guys do get telemetry back from the probe as it's going through, and it's slowly getting very, very, very staticky. Okay? And what it's seeing is that right there. Commander, this is a ship you recognize.
Yes, I do.
You don't know how it got here.
That ship was on the. That ship was getting designed on the Sarek. How did that get there? That's weird. As I'm kind of speaking out loud with the petty officer. Does she have any power?
She is spaceworthy. She is moving.
Which direction?
Patrol pattern. Well, not exactly a patrol pattern. It seems like roll me an insight security there, Regov. Difficulty 2. Okay, you guys get 1 momentum. It seems like she's trying to look like she's doing a patrol, like a regular patrol pattern, but it's slowly getting closer to the Everest.
Seems like a modified intercept pattern to me.
Yeah. Alright, go ahead, guys. Launch. Launch fighters and try to disable the fighter. Don't destroy it.
Alright. So let me do one thing real quick. I need to change what layer I'm on real quick so I can do this. Pop that up there. Move you guys over here. Alrighty, there are 5 peregrines on the back there.
Alright, so. Just grab one then. I'll take this one.
Okay, can you guys control them or no?
Nope.
Okay.
I can control the ship though.
That's weird. You guys should be able to control those, but that's weird.
Yeah, I can control the main ship, but nothing else.
Okay. So, I need to change what layer I'm on real quick. Okay, which one did you want there, Joker?
Oh no, it's
Oh.
Tor.
Dar, sorry. So... Nah. That one. Fitting to your call sign.
Yes.
Joker, which do you want?
Topper.
Okay. Okay, that was who?
Sorry, I was figuring it out. That's Kiva. I'll
Okay.
take the one on the.
On the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me a second. I'll move it right back down. See, who else do we have? That's right. One of them's not here. I think we've got the Andorian still. Just Shran.
Yep. I'll take the the only remaining one, I guess.
Yeah, I had to get rid of one of them anyway.
Yeah, he's not here this week, right?
Yeah, he's not. So there we go. There is literally one fighter coming up on the back that you can see right now.
Did we ever get a audio clip of the?
Yeah, you did, and it sounds...
Like what I'd remember?
No. Not at all. Entirely different.
Oh, okay.
Can we say that Regov appoints the absent guy as, taking the con while he jumps in the fighter for the mission?
Sure, we can do that. Let me pop that back down there then. and give you that one.
Cool.
All right. So, Commander, you recognize this ship. You know what it is. You know its capabilities.
It's pretty nasty.
However, just doing it with the old Mark 1 eyeball, something seems different.
Can I see it externally? That is different?
Yeah, externally it's different.
Different how?
It seems to have been outfitted with some form of ablative armor.
Okay, guys, he hits the intercom. I recognize this ship. It's experimental design by a Starfleet officer that was killed in action. Looks like whoever has hold of her now changed the armor, possibly ablative, as they're flying information towards the fighter.
Okay.
I'm our character. I'm assuming that's just like it's resistant to energy weapons.
Kind of. It makes it harder to do damage.
Oh, so it's just a little tougher. Okay.
Yeah. It's a little tougher than the designs were intended. And, yeah. I'm gonna say
What's it?
real quick that it closes into medium range. It sees you guys and turns around.
Oh, it's still within medium, so it's weapons range. Aim for the engines.
Copy that. Aiming for the engines.
Alright, we're gonna go into combat here. Let me pop this up. First is going to be... I'll just drop them onto this right now. Whoops. Not what I wanted to do. Give me a second. Okay. And I need that one. There. Alright. Let me just pop these into a corner real quick. You guys might not be able to see anything on it right now, but that's just because everything I've got is on a different layer. And there. And then I need to add a turn for this thing. Alrighty, so you guys can go on ahead and go.
Alright, so Regov aims for the engines.
Okay.
And fires, what is it? Medium range would be what, the lasers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Phasers. Yeah.
phasers.
And focus used, shipboard tactical systems and small craft operation.
Okay, yeah, sure. Go on ahead and roll me a control security. Okay, you hit and get 1 momentum. Roll me some damage. Or wait, no, sorry, my bad. You don't get a momentum because of the targeting engines. My bad. 4, 5. Okay, so that is 5. Is that 5 total damage, or are you doing anything with your versatile?
It'd be the penetration and damage.
Okay. So... Okay. Alright, no breach. However, its shields are down to 20%.
Alright, so next is what, Christoph?
Give me a second. That was your go. Next would normally be his go, unless you guys have quick to action.
What should we do?
Okay,
I don't
so
know,
one of you guys
pass
can
it
go on ahead and go.
to whoever.
I guess I'll take a shot at it then.
Alright. So, Christoph, you're gonna go on ahead and go.
Darn,
Oh, Dar. My bad.
it's fine.
Sorry, I'm not looking at Discord. I'm looking at this. Alright, yeah, go on ahead and roll me a control security.
Aided by the ship's weapons, right?
Yes, you're right. My bad.
So I need to roll that too.
Yeah, you do. You might actually get the... Ugh. Yeah, Dar.
Well, that's yeah, I'm not even bothered.
Yeah, your shot goes wide. Okay, you do get the momentum. So you guys are capped.
Okay, guys, whoever goes next, don't feel afraid to use an extra momentum, because you might get one.
So, he is going to do this. Ooh, nice. Yeah.
Run away!
It's a tarp.
No, that's not that. He moves into long range. And I'm going to spend 2 threat to...
We gun get hit.
No, to activate one of his perks. But that's his turn. So, next is one of you guys.
Here comes Russia.
Okay. Ooh, I accidentally got you down there twice.
Go ahead and use some momentum on it too.
Okay.
We're capped.
Yeah, make sure to drop your momentum down, Regov.
How do I do that?
Just click on the token that's above your name.
Yep.
Drag and drop. And then just click it and hit delete.
Got it.
So I'm going to move forward into medium.
Okay. Give me a control con real quick. Assisted by the...
Focus.
Good grief.
Small craft.
Yeah. And it'll be assisted by the ship's engines con. Oh!
Ooh, nice.
Roll an extra d20 on yours real quick.
What happened?
You bought a extra dice for 3.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll do that real quick.
Oh, good grief!
Like, you ain't going nowhere. Full throttle.
And then roll the ship's engines con real quick. Good grief! Wow!
Wow.
What the hell is going on here?
Oh man.
Roll 20.
So
Just you wait.
Well, guys, back to the ship. Joker's got it.
Just you wait. There's gonna be another 2 torpedo coming.
So, okay, I'm going to go on ahead and, because it is my turn, unless you guys want to spend momentum to keep initiative.
I thought he was just moving.
Oh yeah,
to his
you're
ship.
right. You're right. My bad.
Yeah, I'm moving to engage. I'm not following.
Yeah,
Okay.
Did he get momentum for that, or is that?
Yeah, you guys are big time capped.
So I'm just gonna try to use all the momentum I've built up.
It's a different roll. All the momentum you built up, except for that one that went into the pool, is gone.
Okay.
And feel free to use one again if you would like to.
Watch now, it's just gonna be a sucky roll.
Oh man.
Complication 1 still.
Yeah. Okay, you need your ship's assist.
Are you rolling the 3 die there, Chris, or?
Yeah, I'll use a dice real quick. I'll buy it.
Okay.
I thought you already were, so. Okay.
Get hit.
Yeah, I need your ship's assist real quick. Okay, yeah, you definitely hit. Roll me some weapon damage.
And I'm gonna put extra damage, penetrate. And anybody mind if I use a momentum for more extra damage?
I'm fine with that.
Go ahead.
Okay. So that is 2 breaches on it, by the way. Ooh. Wow.
Joker ain't playing.
Yeah. Okay. I need to do this now. Oop. I messed up. I'm not going to count that one for the success on the ship one. It's supposed to only be 1 dice. Okay, so he successfully does that. And that's his turn.
Did he just call for someone? I feel like he just called for someone.
So 2 breaches on what, the engines?
Sorry. Was everybody only targeting the engines?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then that's 2 breaches on the engines. He's dead in the water.
Excellent.
And now we just tractor beam him and detain.
Yep. Tractor beam him back to the ship. Make sure his weapons are pointing away.
Okay. Rigoff, roll me a control security real quick. And roll me. I need to look at that. I don't think I actually put that stat. Well, actually, I did. Character sheet. Okay. Oh yeah, he's not breaking out of that. Okay.
Did I do good, Captain?
So I take it we get him back to the ship, or?
Oh yeah, you guys get him back to the ship easy.
Okay, and so right before we get him into the ship, Regov hits his comm badge. Ops, can you scan for life forms on this little fighter craft?
Sure thing, Top. I'm getting one life sign appears to be Gorn.
Can you beam him directly to the brig?
Sure thing.
And after that's finished, we'll finish bringing the ship into the hangar.
All right. I'm going to go on ahead and pull up. I don't have any NPC characters. I'm going to pull up a character from over here and roll control engineering. Difficulty 1. You guys will get a momentum.
Everybody else continue patrolling, looking for any signs of the Hatfield. Go in groups of 2. I'm going to interrogate this prisoner.
Alright, so you're leaving the battlefield. This one is gone. And you guys are surveying the field. So, yeah, we're gonna drop that. We're gonna go back to this here in a second. Commander, so after getting out of your fighter and back onto the ship, this Gorn is in your security cells.
Yep. Regov heads right to the security cell, goes up to him. What are you doing out here in a Starfleet designed vessel?
And he just doesn't say a word.
Now you're gonna have to speak eventually. This ship isn't exactly Starfleet standard, in case you didn't notice.
Well then, let me ask you a question. If the ships were designed by Starfleet. Why aren't your ships carrying them?
That's why I'm asking you questions. How did you get the ship?
We built it.
And how many do you have?
More than enough. More than you could think of. Enough to destroy this puny ship of yours.
Where's your base at?
You'll find out soon enough.
What'd you do to the Hatfield?
The Hatfield? Do you mean the other vessel that came here?
Did I mix it up again?
No. The Hatfield is correct.
Okay. What other vessel?
The Nova class.
She's been out here for a little while.
Ah, yes. Perhaps my commander would be to better able answer any questions about that vessel.
Very well. I'll see you get fed then, since you're cooperative. And Bregov walks off. Gets back into his fighter and joins the CERT.
Okay. Alright. So you guys are out searching for a while. I need... Oh boy. I could do that. Yeah, I need everybody to roll me a control con. Difficulty will be 3. And this is an extended task. Work track is 15. Basically, I'll say you guys are all flying together. So one of you is taking lead, and everybody else is just following.
Okay, I have 11 control, 3 con. Who has, anybody have 5 con?
I have 10 control and 4 con.
Same here. 10 control, 4 con.
Everybody basically, looking at everybody's stats that they rolled earlier, everybody has exactly the same number control con.
Yep, 11-3 for me.
Yeah.
Well, whoever wants to take the initiative on this one.
I think Chris, his rolls have been hot.
Oh, you're putting a lot of pressure on me, but I'll do it. Complication 3, yeah?
No, difficulty 3. So you need to get 3 successes.
Maybe a momentum would be good too, in case.
Yeah, give me that momentum. Focus use small craft, would that work?
Sure.
Did we have 5 or did someone already take it off?
You guys had 5.
Okay.
Oh!
You jinxed me!
Well, we can use another momentum to zero it out, right?
Yeah, also, your fighter needs to assist with Engines Con.
Chris, do you have any, careful con or something?
I've got Dauntless, Flyby, Mean Right Hook, and Untap Potential.
Okay, yeah. You don't have cautious con.
Nope.
Okay. You can spend a point of determination with a relevant value to re-roll.
Stand by real quick. I've got aim for the stars. Does that work?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Or ready to go, as in like
Okay, yeah,
eager.
yeah.
Do I keep the 3, or do I have to spend another momentum?
You just re-roll. It's really keep the 3. You can roll up to all of your dice if you want, or you can just re-roll the 2 zeros.
I'll re-roll the 2 zeros.
Okay, yeah, you got 4 successes, so you guys gain a momentum. And then,
How do I add it on?
you just drag and drop over your name. And you guys gain a momentum, so which is already done.
Yes, and now we each roll once, right?
No, because everybody, he's literally leading you guys, and you guys are just following him.
Okay.
Joker, I need you to roll me 6 challenge dice. Roll that again. There we go.
Also, now, if anyone's on a hot roll, we don't mention it.
So that's 4 work towards the total work track, which is 15. I think I didn't mention that. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you said it was 15 in total.
Yeah, 15, difficulty 3. Okay, good. So yeah, you guys are flying through. You seem to be getting closer, basically following the Hadfield's ion trail, the most recent one. It's decaying fairly rapidly. Or you can be following the fighter's ion trail. Either or, it doesn't really matter. But let's go ahead and put this on pause for a second and cut to Commander Jacoby on board the station. As long as he's still here.
I am here.
Okay, good. So you and Rugan, you guys are going through the hallways when suddenly an alarm starts blaring.
Lieutenant,
I don't think that was us.
neither do I. Find the nearest cabinet. We gotta hide.
You guys find
So, GM.
you guys find a
yes,
location
let's hide some.
you guys find a broom closet to hide in real quick. And there's no pounding footfalls. No nothing. You don't hear anything out in the hallway.
So they don't seem to be coming this way.
That would be my assumption as well, Lieutenant. Now, is it safe to get out?
I believe so. Perhaps they're scrambling their fighters.
That might be possible. Right, let's get out. Are there any consoles you can see around here, Lieutenant?
There's an engineering console next to you.
Right, let's
Alright,
get
I
on and
believe
see what we can
Look at
decipher.
that. Aye, Commander. So, what sort of thing am I looking at here for this console?
Just a reason engineering. Difficulty 2.
May I assist?
Sure. I don't see why not. You're right there. Oh!
Hold on a moment. I just had a thought. I'm not sure I have anything that can affect that.
Yeah, never mind. So we take the complication.
Hey, the only thing I'm not sure if untapped potential might do something about that, but I don't think so.
No.
You succeeded in that.
You did
so-
succeed at the task, so you can roll one challenge dice and see if you get any momentum.
Yep.
You don't have to.
Just roll one challenge dice. If we get some momentum, we can use it to maybe nullify the complication.
Sure. I don't see why not.
Nothing.
Uh,
We're not gonna take the momentum away from the guys, so take the.
It said
complication.
rolling 0 dice there. I'm not sure I did it right.
no, you didn't.
Type in 1 in the challenge dice.
There you go.
That's the one.
There we are.
Ugh.
We gain a threat, but we also gain a momentum.
Yeah, you guys do gain one momentum, and yeah.
May we use that one momentum to nullify the complication?
Nullifying a complication is 2 momentum.
Are you guys willing to give us an additional momentum?
I'm okay with that.
I'm good.
Alright, so we'll be at 3 momentum once we're.
Okay, good. So, Commander Rugan, what are you trying to do with this console? Or Lieutenant Rugan?
Well, at the moment, he's trying to figure out precisely what's going on with all the alarms and so.
It appears that the station's sensors detected a vessel entering the system, and the fighters are being scrambled to investigate.
Captain, I appear to have been right. The cavalry seems to be en route.
Damn it. Are there any controls here that can free our crewmate?
Is there any access to the main systems, like detention block, whatever, what have you?
I'll say you have access to this deck's security systems.
And we are currently on the deck, which has all the prisoners on it, correct?
Yeah, you've been walking past their doors.
Very well. Lieutenant Rugan, is there an intercom system?
GM?
Yes, there is.
Yes, Commander, there is.
Turn on the intercom system for me, if you can. Broadcast to the prison cells.
Okay, Rugan, that's going to be a control engineering difficulty 1.
Alright, let's give her.
You got it.
You're live, Captain Mender.
Crew of the Hadfield, this is your captain speaking. We are about to release you momentarily. Your orders are to secure the ship within any costs or at any means available. Do it at your own discretion and link up with the other crew members. Captain Jacoby out. Well, Lieutenant, free them.
Aye, Commander. And I will do the beetle boop.
Okay, one more control engineering difficulty 2.
Here we are. All we need to do is let Biss out. He'll add to his skull throne. He'll be home for breakfast.
And Captain, if you
I
want
will
to,
assist
yeah.
him. Of course, control engineering use.
Also, would I be able to use a focus in this because I have focus on computers?
Oh, yeah, I would say yes, but you got it.
We got it anyway.
Oh, marvelous. Problem solved.
Yeah, so, the doors pop open. Commander, your crew literally scatters like crazy, trying to find weapons, trying to find something, trying to find a way back to the ship. Anything they can do to get out of here.
I do love the smell of insurrection in the morning.
Yes, Lieutenant, reminds me quite a bit of 20th century Russia. Ever heard?
Why, yes, Commander. I've actually did quite a piece of study on that during a period.
Well, I can see we can draw some similarities. But our mission is far from over. We need to locate our ship, or at least a way how to get back to it. Can you, from this console, determine if there's anything locking it into place? A tractor beam, something?
GM, do I have any access to any ship systems discussing the ship in any matter?
Not from this console, but there does seem to be a map.
Can we
Not from here,
determine which
Commander, but there is a map.
I see. Can we determine which console we can tell it from?
It, Rugan, just based upon your engineering prowess, it would be literally wherever the ship is docked. It would be the best place to do it. Direct access.
I believe we might need to get directly to the ship in order to do such a thing, Commander.
Very well, we have our task clear ahead of us. Lieutenant Rugan, you take point. I'll follow. Check again real quick on the map. Is there an armory somewhere?
GM, is there something here?
Yeah, one deck up, two corridors over.
Excellent, Commander. There does appear to be one. Let's see what we can find.
Exactly, Lieutenant. An insurrection cannot succeed without weapons. Lead the way to the nearest turbolift. We'll get going.
And off we trot, Rugan in the lead.
Alright, Commander and Rugan, I would like you both to add a disruptor pistol to your weapons.
Is the damage any different from a phaser?
Damage is not really any different than a phaser. However, one of its effects is Vicious 1.
We can just note that down. We can just roll phasers and note down Vicious for later if needs be.
Okay.
So we don't have to add anything new to our sheets.
Okay. I just wanted to let you know that's what you guys get.
Phasers.
So you guys
We got phasers.
are headed towards the dock. I need you guys to roll me a control security, and this is basically a stealth roll.
I got double zeros.
You got double zeros. Rugan, you got 1. Let's see how these guys do. Ooh. Okay. Who's in front?
Rugan.
I am.
Rugan. Okay. Rugan, you just so happen to see, as you guys are coming out of the armory, this big, burly Orion coming down the hallway. The captain's behind you, and you have a very split second right now.
Let's do the
Rugan's
old.
going to try to push him back a little bit behind the corner just to get a little bit of space. And then as soon as he comes about the corner, we're going to jump him.
Yeah, the old twin hammer, as we like to call it.
Okay.
Yeah, twin hammer hand.
Okay, yeah. This is going to be a contested roll, because
Of course.
he did catch a slight glimpse of you. It wasn't really that much, or that bad, but he caught just a slight glimpse of you. So go on ahead and roll a daring security.
Both of us rolled 2 dice, correct?
Whoever's hitting him, because we're doing combat rules, whoever's hitting him first.
Oh, Lieutenant, what's your daring security? Mine is 11.
My daring is 8 and my security is 3.
11.
We're essentially the same. I'll make the attack.
Okay.
1.
And nothing happens. Because you guys...
Victory goes to the attacker. That's us in this case.
Okay. Okay, yeah, go on ahead and roll some damage then. I didn't know how
man.
Grennan does that with you guys.
Yeah, generally
Yeah,
victory
human
goes to
blubber
the
came
attacker.
Ew. Okay.
That's less than ideal.
Yeah. So that'll be that. So it is his go now. He is going to attempt to basically kick you back into the room to get some space real quick.
That's another contested roll.
Yeah, that's another daring security roll.
Victory goes to the attacker, so it's his.
Yep, that's his. So that's this.
Oh.
And you are knocked back.
Lieutenant, now would be a good time.
I believe him to be correct in that fashion and would like to clobber him should that be an appropriate course of action.
Okay, roll it. His attention is elsewhere, so I will make this a simple difficulty 1.
And he got it.
Okay.
That's a success.
Roll some damage.
Bonk.
Okay. He's knocked down as well. And then it is back to the top of the round with his go. And from the ground on his back, he is going to pull a disruptor pistol and attempt to shoot you, Rugon. Shot goes.
Alrighty then, there he goes.
Shot goes wide.
Pull out your pistol, Lieutenant.
Well, yeah, I've got a direct order from the captain now. Let's ventilate this sumbitch.
Let's do it.
Alright, that's a control security.
That's a control security difficulty 2. Oh.
Not quite.
Yeah, the shot does go off. However, it appears that the disruptor was not fully charged, and its power cell is dead.
Oh, so he gets tickled by it. That's nice. Is it my turn?
Right,
Yep.
it appears we've been experimenting with tickle beams.
Okay, can I use a minor action to stand up and pull my disruptor pistol on him? And
That is 2 minor actions. You would have to spend a momentum in order to fire.
I see. Then I'll get up and pull my disruptor pistol, and that's it.
Okay. So, his go again, and he is going to drop his disruptor pistol, pull a dagger. Oops, wrong button. Pull a dagger and charge you. And he literally just opens his hand, drops it, and pulls it.
Is he charging me or the
The
lieutenant?
lieutenant. That is a daring security. He's got 2 successes.
Can we use a momentum, guy?
Yeah, you guys can use a momentum if.
I mean, I'd like to ask the players.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Go ahead.
Go for it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you
we're gonna
do it.
use a momentum. So Rugon, 3 dice, daring security.
Three dice, daring, and security.
Oh, the unluck.
Oh. That was control, by the way. It's daring.
He is not my day today. So that's control, sorry. That's not daring. We'll try that again.
It still
Would it
would
make
be.
a difference?
It wouldn't make
No,
much
it-
difference. It'd still be only
You're right.
1 success.
I think you're right.
Oh. Okay.
You take 1 stress.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn. Oh, actually, no. The round goes back.
No, it's you. It's both your guys' go.
Okay. Can I fire?
Sure.
Daring security roll. Here we go.
Fire is control
Dang it.
security.
Okay. Control security. Here we go. Better.
Better, but still wide.
What can you do? Lieutenant, your turn.
Alright, I think I've had precisely enough of this piss disruptor pistol and see if at least the housing works, and I'm going to club him with it.
It's clobbering time.
Okay, daring.
I believe that's daring security.
Yeah, that's daring security, and since he's basically being flanked, I'm not gonna let him. Oh yeah, you hit him.
Commander, I seem to have found a superior use for this pistol.
Love it.
Just keep doing what you're doing, Lieutenant.
Okay, this is going to be a little bit different than a standard unarmed strike. So what I want you to do is, I still want you to roll the unarmed strike, but I want you to roll an extra d6.
There we are.
And an extra d6.
I think that was it.
That-
two into the unarmed strike thing and take a roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, there.
he is knocked out.
Oh,
All right.
good job, Lieutenant.
Percussive maintenance is sometimes the only way you can get it to work.
I must commend you for your actions. They are quite admirable. I wish I had ingenuity when it comes to our technology.
Simply doing my job, Commander. And you do have my ingenuity. That's why I'm working for you.
You are quite right there, my friend. Now, on we go towards.
Okay, I'm going to fast forward time here. I'm going to say you guys don't run into any more Orions on your way to the docking bay. There is a console. Rugon, you just simply hit a couple buttons and unlock everything from the Hadfield. Basically getting it ready to fly out. The crew is all there right behind you. Everybody's piling in. And, Commander, you walk onto your ship, and you see your ship in shambles. Panels are pulled out of the wall. Conduits are strewn everywhere. Bulkheads are in the middle of the hallway.
Lieutenant? Lieutenant Rugon?
Yes, Commander.
Oh. Please remind me to exact vengeance upon the Orions for this misdemeanor.
Undoubtedly, Commander.
Right. Everybody to your stations, salvage what you can. We're gonna take it out of here. In this condition, at least. Good God. Summon
And with that, Rugan.
Lieutenant Rugon, create a distress call immediately and send it out to space, wherever.
Yes, Commander. All frequencies.
All frequencies.
Lieutenant Rugon, that is going to be a control engineering difficulty. Good grief, I gotta look at the notes again.
Would I be using the ship's computers to help me out with it?
Yes.
Perfect, because I got the feet for that.
Difficulty will be 3.
Will the ship get to assist?
Yes.
Right. Here, the ship.
The communication.
And this would be computers check, yes?
Yes.
So I'd be able to apply my focus?
Yes.
Right
Here's
now,
the
so
ship's
with...
roll.
Perfect.
Oh.
That is mine. However, I'm going to use, I believe, my technical expertise will let me re-roll something.
Good.
Sorry, I'm just real quick looking for the text of it. Here we are. I may re-roll 1d20.
Yep. When using the ship's computers.
Go on then.
There it is.
Perfect. And we generate
There.
a momentum.
Yeah.
So note down the momentum for.
You generate a momentum. Commander Regoff?
Yep.
You start getting a distress signal from the Hadfield.
Alright, guys. Fly towards it.
Commander Jacoby, is there anything you want to specifically put in the distress call?
Yes. Fighters are scrambling.
Is it like a direct interface? Can I communicate with them, or is it just like?
They're broadcasting the distress signal right now. You can respond.
This is Commander Reg of how many fighters?
Commander, we are unsure how many, but be guaranteed there are fighters scrambling from this station. Repeat, fighters scrambling from this station.
We
Very
had
well.
discovered at least a dozen had been completed last time.
A dozen. Can you get your ship out of there?
We will try, Commander, but no promises can be made. We are in a pretty bad...
All right, we'll try to escort you out, and we'll try to get you out of there. We'll do the
Roger
best we
that,
can. We're on our
Commander.
way.
We will await your arrival.
All right, guys, you heard him. Red alert.
Commander,
Our objective is to get to. Sorry, go ahead.
your console starts flashing with an incoming hail.
On screens it.
A very familiar face looks back at you. The face of a Tellarite. One you recognize.
Ah, you. How can I help you?
Well, Commander. It's a pleasant surprise. The gift that Michelson left.
Yeah, no. Thanks. You built it, and now we have one.
Don't get too comfortable with it. When I destroy...
It'll take a couple.
Huh?
Sorry about that misfire.
When I destroy your ship, I will tear its wreckage from that little puny vessel.
Yeah, whatever you say. And he turns the screen off.
A dozen fighters, huh?
Hits comm badge. Okay, guys. Yeah, they say a dozen fighters. Basically, our goal is to get the other ship out and get them back to the station. We're not staying to destroy them all. Just escort the Hatfield to safety. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Understood.
All right.
Done.
So we're going to cut to this. I don't know if I have... actually, I do. Give me a second. I got to go to the Hatfields stuff real quick. Make it a little bit bigger. All right. So you guys, you five, show up at the area. The Hatfield is there. And coming in on an intercept course. Sorry, I'm doing some movements right now as well. There are 3. Ooh, get rid of that because that's not there. There are 3 more of these fighters coming in on a intercept course from like up here.
I'm not on that screen.
Oh,
Yeah, same here.
sorry, my bad.
And the Everest is trailing us too, right?
I thought the Everest was hanging back, but it can be there.
Yeah, it would trail as fast as it can.
Okay, so it probably would be like that way, and it'd probably be like right there. So, Commander Jacoby, you see this Miranda-class vessel and 5 Peregrine fighters basically materialize out of nowhere.
Lieutenant, it seems the cavalry has arrived.
Indeed, Commander. Let's watch them ride down our foes.
Can we not do anything to assist? Are our weapon systems disabled?
Weapons are online, engines are online. The main systems seem to be online. It's just a bunch of the, like, panels and cosmetics. Especially if
For the
you,
most part, Commander, our system.
especially if you're doing direct communication with engineering,
Uh-huh.
everything's online.
Okay.
It just looks very messy.
Yeah.
For the most part, we seem to be online, despite the mess.
Very well, Lieutenant. You are my second in command right now because I cannot locate my shields up. Red alert.
Aye, Commander, shields up. And I hit the red alert button, the big blue.
Alright,
Hit
Wolfpack.
that shit.
Wolfpack engage the Southern Fighter.
Alright.
Everest target, same ship.
Alright, since they're still on an intercept course, I'm going to basically give you guys one free roll. Keep in mind, Commander Jacoby, your ship is also in this combat. It can be attacked.
Mhm.
It can also attack.
Understood. That's why we got shields up.
Yep. So, you guys can. I'm gonna roll for the Everest first, since they are in medium range of that. Everybody else is within long range, I think. Let me double check. Except for one of them. You're good. Oh, wow. Is it really all of you guys? 1.8? Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, they're just barely outside of range of medium weapons. So I'm going to go down to the Everest. Weapons. Security. Focus does apply. Ooh. But they miss.
That's been the theme this most of this entire thing.
Yeah.
Was that the free roll?
That was one of the free rolls. I'm letting you guys go as well. I'm basically giving you guys a chance to break an attack before they act.
So do we want to...
If you guys want, the Hadfield can, with its improved sensors, scan for weaknesses in the enemy fighters and transfer the locations that you need to hit for your fighters, which should be able to reduce the check you need to get to hit.
No.
I recall we made an identical check before.
I don't believe Scan for Weakness does that. What happens with Scan for Weakness is when they roll their attack, every effect, they automatically gain 2 penetration per effect.
So if you guys want, we can do that, or you guys can go straight into the action.
Say scan.
Oh,
Very well.
Scan away.
oh,
Lieutenant Rugon, activate sensors, scan for weaknesses on the enemy fighters, and transfer the information over to our fighters immediately.
okay. That'll be
Aye, Commander, scanning for weakness.
that'll be a Reason Science difficulty 2.
Ah, my best stats.
Yeah, right.
Reason science, it's assisted by the ship as well, right?
Yes,
that makes it a
sensor
difficulty
science.
1 check. Makes it a difficulty 1 check because we have advanced sensors on the Hadfield.
Okay, so that's already that.
sensor
So that's already one move. Yeah,
That's 2.
Yeah,
Two momentum.
Alright, so you guys now, every effect until the Hadfield goes again, or until Rugon goes, you guys have basically free penetration whenever you roll an effect.
By roll effect, you mean like when we hit with a
Yeah, when you roll your weapon damage
Yep.
and you roll an effect, it's free piercing.
Excellent. So free
Attention, Everest. This is Lieutenant Rugon of the Hatfield. Attack the following coordinates. Their rate of armor is nowhere near as effective as they'd like it to be. It has several indefinite weak points.
Roger that. Information received. We'll pass. Hang on, we got your back.
I'm
You
guessing.
heard them, Lieutenant? Hang on.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, that's it. Lieutenant, you heard them. Brace.
Okay.
Aye, Commander.
I'm guessing, Commander, you're probably at the helm or something like that?
Yes, but since I cannot locate my weapons officer because he's probably in the sick bay or something, I'd like to fire the weapons if possible.
Okay. It is, I believe, long range from you.
Long range phasers.
You've got long range phasers?
Phaser should be long range.
No, medium.
Yeah,
Oh,
computer.
are we at long range then?
You're at long range.
Okay, so we'll hold action and let the fighters take care of it for now.
Okay. So I'm gonna go down the list here. Commander Regoff.
Yep.
Your action.
Okay, I'm going to target the southern fighter.
Okay.
Same focus as before.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, you miss. I'm gonna take threat for the complication.
Well, hang on. I've got.
Oh wait, yeah, your ship. My bad.
Okay.
Weapons security, not engines con.
Oh shit.
I don't know if it's. I don't remember if it's any different or not. Yeah, it was a little different. But so your shot goes wide. Joker.
Let's do it to it.
All right.
Everyone's still here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. It was silent for a long moment and my voice connection red, so I thought I was about to lose internet.
And I'm long range, correct?
You are just. Wait. You are just. Outside medium range. So yeah, you're still in long range, but just barely. So if you attack from where you're at, it's a difficulty 3.
Use the momentum that you got, guys. You've got a lot of it. And the Hadfield is a momentum generating machine.
I'll spend a momentum for another roll.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. So roll some damage.
And keep in mind they get piercing 3, right?
They get piercing 2 per effect, so that's 4 piercing.
you go.
What would you like to do with the other versatile?
Damage.
Let's give him a little damage.
Yeah, guess what? That ship just goes bye-bye.
Poof.
First confirmed kill.
Put a notch on the ship.
Dar, you're up.
I guess I'll attack the one on the right then.
Okay.
Is it possible to move and then shoot, or is it just shoot?
It's possible to move and shoot.
Okay, I will move within to medium range and then shoot.
Okay. Let's see. Dar is here. Move into medium range and roll me a control security.
Control con, isn't it?
Control con to move into
No,
medium
for
range,
moving.
and then control security to
Okay.
fire. Okay, yeah, you succeed at moving. And
Ooh, there we go.
you hit and gain 1 momentum. Roll me a weapons security from your ship.
I should have probably done that for moving, but oh well.
Yeah, would have been engines con. I'm just trying to keep things moving. Okay, yeah, roll me some damage. Yeah. Guess what? That ship goes bye-bye.
So that's 1 for 1.
And well, there's 1 ship left. Lieutenant Shran or Kiva, do you want it?
Should probably figure out how this works, so I'll try.
Okay. So if you click the ruler on the left-hand side, drag from your position up to the new other fighter. It says 2 kilometers. See where it says that? Anything past 1.6 is long range. So that's long range. So you have a choice from there. You can fire photon torpedoes, which are difficulty 3. Or you can...
It also gives some threat.
Yeah. Or you can move closer and fire phasers, which are difficulty 2.
Okay, so can I move like here, right next to the ship?
Sure. That'll be a control con.
Okay, the task roll is 2, or?
Yes.
Yeah, task roll is 2, unless you want to buy a dice.
Buy a dice, please. Use the momentum that you have. It's so useful.
Okay.
Maybe I'll save that for another roll.
Don't be shy with using it. I mean, it's really not.
Okay,
that
you do
difficult.
succeed.
so much,
Always-
and we can always make.
You do succeed at that. Let me go on ahead and roll this for you. It's your Peregrine Fighter stats.
Okay.
I can walk you through all this stuff in a little bit and help you understand a little bit better. I can do this for you too, Shran. So after you move, because it's a fighter ship and not a regular spaceship, I basically let your pilot and you as your quote-unquote security officer go at the same time, okay?
Okay.
So you can roll a control security to fire weapons. Basically, I just mixed 2 stats together. Basically, your security is the same. Sometimes I can offset them a little bit better. I haven't actually built them yet. I need to do that. So I've just been using the pilot stats.
So for this one, I could use a momentum to add an extra dice to this roll.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to roll... If you want, I can roll a better control security for you to basically represent, hey, a actual security officer, if you want. Or no, because you're pilot. You've got a pilot. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. You're an engineer build. Ugh.
If you need any security officer
confused.
sheets or any other support sheets, we got a bunch of on the Hatfield, so you can use those.
Okay, cool. If you want, I can roll one of
Okay.
them. If you want.
I guess that's fine.
Okay. So control, security, ship phasers. Oh, hello.
Got him. Got him. Ooh, got him.
Big time got him. Ooh. Now, you can pop that extra versatile 2 into extra damage, which gives you 5 damage, if you want.
Sure.
Because you already have 4 piercing, and doing that, this ship goes bye-bye. Who's still got their arrow on screen?
How do I get rid of it? It's me.
Just drag again from some other location and just let go.
Got it.
So yeah.
Look at that. The rookie got our first kill.
Commander Jacoby, I'll say because of the fact that you guys not only came in, but basically got out of the field in your session, you guys have an entire flight plan and can just leave easily.
We won't leave yet. Not until the action's over.
I mean,
If that is okay with me.
there's nothing on sensors.
Well, we've got to say our farewells to the Everest.
True. Well, I was also
Well,
thinking they were
Commander,
leaving with you.
Yeah, we would
Okay.
get back into the Hangar Bay and follow them. Make sure they get back to the station.
Okay. Yeah. So if there's any in-session roleplay that you guys want to do now, that would be great. It's not entirely what I
Sure.
wanted to end on, but it works.
Lieutenant Rugan, open hailing frequencies towards the Everest.
Aye, Commander. Frequencies opened.
USS Everest, this is Commander Jacoby of the USS Hadfield. Please respond.
Yep, this is Everest.
Everest, once again, I am in your debt and gratitude for saving us. Those were some impressive flying skills we saw out there.
That's what we do. We train hard and win battles. If you ever need us, just let us know.
Understood, Commander. Hadfield out. We'll see you out in the field.
Alright, we'll escort you back to the halfway point to the station and see what to do from.
Understood. Lieutenant Rugan, and transmission.
Aye, Commander.
Just another day at the office.
Indeed. We should see what we can do about putting things right here.
That would be a good idea.
This place is in an absolute shambles.
And we will go to work.
Alrighty. Well, then, in that case, thank you for joining us, Commander Jacoby, as well as you, Lieutenant Rugan. At this point,
Thank you very much. That was grand.
At this point, I have nothing further for you. If you guys would like to head out, that's perfectly fine with me.
We can stick around till the end to see what happens.
Okay. Commander Regoff, you do have a fully functional, with minor repairs, fighter in your hangar deck.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna address that.
So did everyone else return to the bay too, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Dora's also looking.
So yeah, Rego's kind of. Well, he already looked at it, and he's back at his ready room, typing the letter to his former captain.
Ooh, okay.
Letting him know that he's found a certain individual fighter craft that he would be interested in.
Okay.
So that's what Regov is doing currently.
All right.
I would like to approach the ready room to address the commander.
Okay. So, Commander, the chime goes off for your door.
Enter.
Commander, I would like permission to go onto the ship and begin repairs. This is my wheel.
Are you? I'm confused.
She's asking to make repairs to the new fighter, I guess. I think.
Yes, the ship that is in need of repair.
Gotcha. Yeah, go ahead, take a look at her, see what you can find out about it, see what repairs it needs, and send the report directly to me.
Thank you, Commander.
Thank you, Petty Officer. You're dismissed.
Yeah, that's what Dora's doing too. He's seeing like if it's any better than their fighters, or if they could, copy anything.
Okay, if you are actually fully taking a look at it, give me a second. I am going to open the character sheet for it and boop, show to everyone. You can feel free to compare it to your current fighters.
It doesn't have the stats on there.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It just has
Just
bio
picture.
and info.
Yeah.
Oh, it just has bio and
the
info.
picture of the model.
Okay, let me do this. Let me edit. All players, save. Now check it.
Got it.
Oh Lord.
Hmm.
Joker's gonna chime in. I killed it. I get it.
Three of us killed one boy.
Yeah, but I killed this one.
That'll be something Rego's gonna have to think about. I don't know who's gonna get it yet. I was thinking about it earlier.
And we should have won it after the Orions.
Given how easily we pierced all 3 ships, are you sure you want to pilot it?
Those pilots just sucked.
I mean, and let's look at all the talents on it.
And Rego enters the bay to inspect it again.
Okay.
So what do you guys think?
It's mine.
Now. We don't know what Starfleet wants to do with it. I still have to ask permission.
And Commander, I have a question.
Shoot.
We could have easily have overpowered the other ship.
Well,
Why didn't we continue our attack?
there was at least 12 that they knew about. I mean, we could have continued the fight, but it's better to get what we came for and leave. I mean,
So it can surprise us later.
well, we know their weaknesses.
I suppose you're right.
We accomplished what we came for. Now they know not to cross us again. Hopefully they'll leave us alone for now, for the time being.
It might also mean they'll just bring more ships.
It's also possible.
I saw this in the Dominion War all the time. We get a minor victory, they take a.
We'll distribute the knowledge of the weaknesses to all the ships out here, and they'll know where to shoot. That's one thing that's going in my report, Starfleet, for sure.
Other than it seeming to be just lightly armored, you so notice that if it had gotten in close range, it probably would have shredded your ships.
Ooh.
Yeah, I am noticing like it also has like a resistance 4. That's actually twice ours.
Yeah. Because it has a blade of armor, which was put on there by the Orions.
Maybe we can use this to upgrade our peregrines.
Or we can have Starfleet just make a bunch of these and then we just fly it.
How long do you reckon it would take Starfleet to manufacture a batch?
Considering it takes Starfleet about a week to do major repairs and overhauls on vessels that are already built, probably for something this small, it probably would only take about a week and a half to get like 2 or 3 of them up and running. They probably could, if they okayed it, to outfit your entire squadron with these. They could probably have that done in 3 to 4 weeks.
I'd say it's worth pushing to do that, but in the meantime, we can send the schematics of the ship we have to them and hold on to the one for.
Okay.
Yeah, if we need like some extra firepower on a mission, we can take it with us, but we should just wait.
Okay. Alright. So is there any other character roleplay? Or is that...
Just Chris being salty again about the Orions.
Okay.
And
Captain.
yes,
Was that a Klingon I heard?
that is correct.
Is there any future of extra shore leave in the new?
It depends on what Starfleet has in mind. What our next mission is.
I think Dar has a crush.
You know how hard it is to find a decent hand-to-hand opponent?
No, I've only been fighting you.
Well, I understand your frustration, but you can always just go to, you know, what's it called? The simulation rooms.
I have, sir. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right to me.
Well, I'm sure we could meet up with them again. You guys can spar. Is someone? Oh, that's right. Never mind. And with that, Regov pulls a huge bottle of 300-year-old rum from behind his back. You three, they got kills. Get over here. And he takes out 3 glasses with his other hand. Pours the rum into the shots. Takes a lighter and lights them on fire. Drink.
Dar just dumps it all.
Well, I'm going to guess that we're going to close the scenes there, call the session to a close. Regov, I'm going to give you reputation here in a minute. Let me go on ahead and stop the stream.